Basics of quick and easy meal prep brought to you by UCSF Nutrition and Food Services. In this video, we will be going over meal prep hacks and tips, kitchen safety and sanitation, tips and resources to master meal prepping. First, let's talk about the benefits of meal prepping. Meal prepping will help you save money because you're not wasting ingredients or buying your lunch from food vendors. It will also help you save some time. Prepping components or whole meals ahead means less cooking during the week. It also helps you maintain a routine and have organization. Meal prepping can also help reduce your stress. It is one less thing for you to have to worry about during the week. It can also help you eat healthier by preparing nutritious meals beforehand. It makes it easier to enjoy filling and nutritious meals and/or snacks. Now that we know the benefits to meal planning, let's talk about how we can get started. First, let's schedule some time to meal prep. Determine what days or time work best for you. Set it aside for planning and grocery shopping. An important thing to remember is that you do not need to prep for the whole week. If you are new to meal prepping, try prepping for maybe one meal or even one full day. This is a great way to see what may work best for you while meal prepping. We encourage you to do what best fits your schedule and preference. The second step is to determine what meals and snacks you'll eat. This can be for the day, the next couple days, or for the week. Pick simple, budget-friendly recipes to make at home. Include recipes that may be common in your culture if necessary. We want to encourage you to continue eating your cultural foods when meal prepping. Incorporate pre-made meals or takeout as needed, as you like. The third step is to create a grocery list. Creating a grocery list will help you save some time at the grocery store and make grocery shopping quick and easier. When we talk about meal prep, we're talking about any sort of preparation of cooking done ahead of time. So there are different types of meal prep, and we might use some or all of these methods based on your schedule and preferences. The first type of meal prep is an ingredient prep. This requires no cooking and just simply chopping, storing ingredients to save time when you do decide to cook. It's great if you prefer fresh meals over leftovers. The second type of meal prep is batch prep. This is preparing a large amount of single ingredients or single food groups to incorporate into several different meals. This is great for things that take a little bit longer to prep, like meats, roasted veggies, grains, or beans. The next type of meal prep is mix and match, preparing a variety of ingredients from different food groups so that you can mix and match to make meals during the week. This is great if you love variety and don't like eating the same thing often. Then you have your standard meal prep, where you prepare whole meals and you reheat them and enjoy them for future meals. This can be one meal like a large batch, or it can be multiple meals. Also, don't forget to clean as you go. Prepping food can easily turn into a big mess, so cleaning while waiting for food to cook can help save you some time. Now let's talk about creating balanced meals with MyPlate. What makes a meal balanced and nourishing? It's variety. We call this the MyPlate method. This is 5 food groups that contain your starches or carbs, protein, fruits, vegetables, and dairy. Eating a balanced meal looks different for everyone depending on culture, lifestyle, and food preferences. It does not matter which foods you pick within these categories for your meals, or if you like to add extra things, this is just a guide to help you adequately feed yourself. When it comes to starches and carbs, whole grains like corn tortillas, brown rice, and rolled oats, all of which contain fiber, are what give you energy and keep you focused. First, prep a large batch of grains. Grains like rice and quinoa hold up well in the fridge once they're cooked. It is always helpful to have a large batch of these grains on hand that you can just put together for a quick meal during the week. The second tip is to use different cooking methods and spices. Adding different spices can help elevate a dish and add a variety of flavors. The third tip is to cook your grains first. Grains like brown rice take a while to cook, so getting some rice going first and then using that downtime to prep your other ingredients will be helpful, because by the time your rice is done, you'll have everything prepared for your next dish. Protein is another important part of a healthy eating. When incorporating protein into your meals, there are many options within animal and plant-based protein. Let's take a few looks at meal prepping hacks. The first one is to pick your protein and prep it different ways. Get creative with spices and marinades to keep your protein interesting. For example, you can use olive oil, dried oregano, and crushed bell peppers for an Italian-inspired dish. You can try chili pepper, cumin, cayenne pepper for a fajita-like dish, or you can try using curry powder, turmeric, and garam masala for an Indian-inspired dish. Combining an animal and plant protein for more variety and different nutrients. Plus, it can also help you stretch throughout the meals because it's typically the most expensive aspect of the dish. Try incorporating plant-based proteins such as legumes, beans, lentils. They are filling and easy to incorporate and save money. Try to get fancy with plant proteins like tofu, beans, and lentils. These are super easy and healthy protein options that can take on a lot of flavor. Try adding spices to your beans, preparing your lentils and broth, or marinating your tofu to keep meals tasty and satisfying. Eggs are also cheap and quick to cook, and they are also versatile. Try them scrambled, fried, soft, or hard-boiled, whichever way you like. Adding fruits and veggies to meals adds fiber to help fill you up, and they also add color, texture, and flavor to keep meal times interesting. Here are a few meal prep hacks. Chop your veggies ahead of time and store them in the fridge until you are ready to use them. This will save you a lot of time within the cooking process because you won't have as much to prep. Use the same fruit and veggies in multiple dishes. Remember, highlight one vegetable in multiple dishes. For example, a bell pepper. You can roast them for fajitas or stuff them with rice and beans to have a stuffed pepper, or you can also just chop and toss them on a salad. A few additional tips include roasting a large batch of veggies by using a sheet pan. You can toss and clean cut veggies with your favorite seasoning. Having a batch of cooked veggies ready to go is a great way to add more veggies in your meals. You can also utilize frozen and canned veggies to help save you some time and quickly add to your dish, or you can also just warm it up as a side. Dairy helps build and maintain strong bones. Dairy products contain nutrients such as calcium, potassium, vitamin D, and protein. If you choose dairy alternatives, fortified soy milk and yogurt that have calcium, vitamin A, and vitamin D added are part of the dairy group because their nutrition content is similar to dairy milk and yogurt. Try Greek yogurt or soy yogurt with berries for a quick and easy filled snack. We love using convenience food to save time and help us prepare quick and satisfying meal. The first step is to use pre-made sauces, marinades, herbs, spices. These can all help add flavor and just enhance your meal overall. Remember, you can use oregano, basil, lemon, soy sauce, honey, anything to just add more flavor to your meals. Microwavable grains, and these can help reduce your cooking time. Using pre-cooked meats or seafood like meatballs and shrimp could also help save you some time while meal prepping. Another tip is to use canned foods like beans and tuna. These can help you add protein in just a quick pinch. You can also use frozen or canned vegetables, fruit. These help you save some time. And also using leftover condiments from takeout can be used as sauces, flavoring for meals. And also don't forget to clean as you go to reduce the amount of time it takes to meal prep. Whenever you are working in a kitchen, it is important to remember some basic safety and sanitation guidelines. The first one is to make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly before you begin preparing food and after touching any raw meat and eggs. Avoid prepping raw meats and eggs with produce on the same cutting board. Use a separate cutting board to prep meat or thoroughly clean your cutting board and work area with warm, soapy water. Cook foods to the right temperature. Here is a chart that provides you with the safe minimum internal temperature chart for cooking. These temperatures are useful when you have a thermometer to make sure you have cooked food items to the proper temperature. Avoid leaving perishables out in room temperature for no more than 2 hours. Keep refrigerated leftovers for up to 4 days. A quick tip is to use to-go containers or glass sauce jars to help you store your leftovers. When meal prepping, you will need to store your food. Some forms of storage include reused to-go containers, repurposed glass or plastic foods, use Ziploc bags for freezing or plastic containers. You can also invest in bento boxes or glass containers. With these steps, meal prepping can be enjoyable, delicious, and also save you time throughout the week. Thank you for watching and ask your dietitian for any follow-up questions.